All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Hakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers. Peace and blessings to those for like Lord, let me be a part of that number. I'm the brother Kodar from the GMS branch of Chicago. Come back to another video. This video is going to be entitled, It's June. Okay. Ain't no microchip. You know, this clown Nate, man. But, you know, I wanted to play this video by Double 7, fair use. This video is only being used for educational purposes only. Okay, so fair use.
So now they're giving it more time to be fully implemented and rolled out here globally. This opens the door for that world currency to be rolled out. Now, what Trump's done in the United States is he's already started attacking the fiat currency almost immediately. He came in and he's ordered that they do away with minting pennies. Pennies will no longer be produced by the United States. The nickel will be next, and they'll go right on down the line saying that they cost too much to make, and they're just going to remove them from the system. It's exactly what he's ordered thus far. Now, we have all this talk of the blockchain system being incorporated full scale. And the people that were worried about a CBDC that want to say, oh, Trump signed an executive order against the CBDC. That was just a buffalo. The people that didn't know anything about it. Because with the other hand, he turned around and he gave you blockchain via his Trump coin and backs WorldCoin. In his move, it doesn't matter what you call it. They're all the same thing at that point. What's really going to count is what's counted all along. What kind of real money do you got to back it with? Gold, silver. What's really in Fort Knox?
Okay, so we get the point now. Okay, actually, you know, here in the state of Illinois, they got digital IDs that you know, they do have digital IDs now. You know, or matter of fact, let me double check that real quick. Digital ID Illinois. 1 second. Yep. Digital IDs. I believe it starts in the month of May. Okay, but you know, also to add to that, you know, they have what is that called? By the month of June, Trump is going to implement. Okay, because America is behind. You know, when it comes to AI and different technology, especially, what do they call that? What's the word, man? Damn, I'm drawing blanks right now. Salakia. Salakia. But I'm gonna try to generalize, but America's technical infrastructure is behind. Okay, Lord will not remember the word. Okay, but now they're gonna stop printing pennies. Then it'll go to nickels, then dimes. You know the whole process, man. You know, but ultimately Trump is being used as the forefront to implement this MOTB system. You know, he'll force or what's that word? Force or lure the American public to take it. Okay, and we understand that pandemic was a trial run. You see, they got a lot of these dumbass niggas to take that that yob. Okay, like the Apostle Tahar always says, man. You know, but hey, we're near, man. You know, and like the Elder Malcolm said, wouldn't it be poetic justice that it actually came in June? Okay, it's Revelation 13 and verse 15. Everybody should be making a video like this, man. Our salvation is nearer than we believe, man. Okay, our salvation is nearer than we believe. Hey, so this is, man, this beautiful news for us, those in the know. Revelation 13 and verse 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. Okay, hey, because Esau with his technology, you know, he used his technology to see if he'll put in the people who can't walk anymore, they'll be able to walk. You know, people who are limp, they'll be able to use their arms, and you know, those are the miracles. You know, it says, say unto them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, in which hath the wound by a sword and did live. Okay. In verse 15, he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, all right, which is this Esau system, MOTB system. It says that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay, so this mark. Okay, it says in that no man might buy or sell, save that he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you'll be off the grid if you don't take this. Okay, it says here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 score and 6. All right, which is 666. Let's grab that word for mark in the blue letter. Revelations 13. Let's go on down. And 16. Damn, what the fuck? Blue letter's strange, man. Marcus goes to the Greek word charagma. All right, charagma. It says of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the anti-Mashiach, the mark branded upon horses. Okay, so once you take this, you are Esau's property. Okay, and we could go we go deeper. Okay, like Pops, Pops says all the time here in Kapari and Gym in Chicago, one deep. Okay, we go into the Greek word for karax. Okay, and it goes to a stake. Okay, it says pales between which earth, stone, trees, and timbers are heaped and packed together. So we're going into a stake, man. Let's go into that definition. Let's see. I believe it's going to insertion. It could be the wrong word. 1 second. Palicide. It's all good, but the point was made. Okay, let's grab this. Because once you take that C hit, man, there's no repenting. Okay, because you basically told Esau Edom, hey, you're my master. Okay, and once you do that, it's over. There is no repenting from that. You can't take that. You cannot repent from that, man. So those of you saying that it's an embargo, those you saying that it's Christianity or sleeping with a white woman, that's completely idiotic. 100% idiotic. Because if that was the case, we'll be through. We'll all be through. Okay, this is Exodus 21:1. Okay, because now this is talking about the physical all. Now Esau is going to hit you niggas with the digital all. Exodus 21:1. Now these are the judgments which thou shalt set before them. If thou buy an Hebrew servant, 6 years he shall serve, and in the 7th he shall go out free for nothing. If he came in by himself, he shall go out by himself. If he were married, then his wife shall go out with him. If his master have given him a wife, and she have borne him sons or daughters, the wife and her children shall be her master's. He shall go out by himself. And if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free. Then his master shall bring him into the judges. He shall also bring him to the door, or into the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with him all, and he shall serve him forever. So you're that man's servant forever. Or you're marked now. You have that physical all, and you taking that MOTB. You're taking that digital all, which there's no repenting from that. Okay, and there, let's grab this Revelation 16:2. It says, and the first went and poured out his veil upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, upon them which worshipped his image. All right, so you're not even supposed to make markings on your flesh, period. That's in the law. That's what them Hamites do, man. That's a custom of them, and you had our people adopt that in some countries in the western coast of Africa, but that shit is off. That's the custom of the heathen. It says, you got the tribal marks and all that, but this mark, it'll leave a sore on you, man, because it's not natural. Your body's naturally going to fight against that. You see these monkeys that receive the implants, they start going crazy. They start forming pusses and all type of outbreaks because it's not natural, man. Your body's going to be like, it's a fucking intruder here. I got to get this shit out of me. But even if you take it out of you after you receive it, you still through. You know, it says a noisome and grievous sore. All right, so that you got that pus forming. Just through. All right, let's see. Give me 1 second. Revelation 8:14-8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, so if you take that, verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So while them, hey, y'all gonna be taking the missiles, man. All right, while the elect is beamed up. All right, and watching America be as that lake of fire. Okay, it says he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Okay, so this is judgment for those who take this mark. Okay, now this is from the Brother Halaim. He went into the Chuck Smith commentaries. Okay, let me read. I took a screenshot of it. Let's see, be straight to the point. Now, there's, of course, already talk about implanting of computer chips under the skin on a person's hands for positive identification. It is the same kind of thing as the smart card. It would be as the same kind of computer chip implanted under the skin of your hand, and it would do the same thing. It would keep track of your account so you would never overdraw. It could replace money completely, and that's the plan. He wants to mark everyone like they're his cattle. Okay, once you do that, you're going to be destroyed. It says the computer could keep the whole accounting. The chip would establish your limits, and you would do all your buying and selling with the mark that is in your right hand. Okay. Hey, let's keep reading. It says this technology exists today. These smart cards are in use, and they are going to market them in several of the cities in the United States. They have already been test marketed in France and have been successful to a point. There is still a few problems, but it has estimated a lot of shenanigans. It has eliminated all the shenanigans that takes place with credit cards. All right, so he's making it seem as if he's doing a good thing, and the world's going to fall for that. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that was the point, man. This Chuck Smith commentary is really good, man. So I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone. Peace and blessings to all for elect. Lord, willing to be a part of that number. Shalom, Komesh Sharalim, Wa Baba.